Good morning, Azeroth. It is the 31st of October 2024. Happy Halloween! Grab your morning beverage and welcome to the stream. With buffs to bronze, we'll be getting on with some weekly quests to earn them up. Eventually get those lovely transmogs. The next patch, Siren's Isle, already shown off by Blizzard. There's a lot to be getting on with. Without further ado, let's get stuck in. Hope you're all doing well today. Hope you have yourselves a spooky day. Whether it's today or at the weekend, enjoy your festivities. Take care of yourselves. Take it steady. Oh, and of course, the secrets of Azeroth, people. I didn't end up doing that in Dragonflight. I investigated a little bit. We'll have a look.
I have one-of-a-kind items.
Let's see, we'll participate in some activities. Let's answer our daily question.
I got a bad feeling. Any friend of Greymane is a friend of mine.
What was the name of the human who helped Thrall escape his imprisonment? Ooh. Terrifier, I believe. Hey.
You wouldn't want to see me when I'm angry. Let the light of the new moon guide you.
Let's grab up those weeklies first. It's interesting that the buffs to all the bronze stuff only got applied to the main Dragonflight stuff, rather than all of these here as well, but all bronze to be earned.
Greetings. See you later.
That's Karak's Revenge. We'll leave that to a PvP character.
Be careful. Can I help you? For the Alliance.
I'm gonna have to go out and find some of the old ones. Oh, Joe's got a story going. We might as well go and see. Oh, it's Safoon again. I think we've just caught the tail end of it.
Finally, in the heart of the temple, they faced the old god.
And we know for the achievements for the blue Phoenix Mount, we need to be interacting in these stories.
Right. Khatun. A name so unspeakable that I forgot how to say it.
Of course, Joe.
Show Khatun what we think of it. Get out of here, you giant creepy artichoke! The battle was terrible, but our champions prevailed. This marked our first victory against the old gods. Though
your rage sustains me.
Alright, Shah.
now, raise a glass with me. Honor the fallen, and never forget their sacrifice. And let's hear it for the heroes of the Scarab Wall!
Cheers, Joe. It's been a reset. I thought after a reset we'd have more different NPCs show up. That's something that turns up later. Oh, expired classic stuff. Well, that figures. Alright, so we'll queue up for this Chromie time.
Sustains me.
And we queue up for the end boss of Blackrock Depths. Where are we? Codex of Chromie, there we go. Right, and then we want to head in the direction of the originals. We can grab a nightmare dragon and then head up that way. Is anyone fighting? Oh, they are fighting that one. Again, until we get that 100 bronze mark, we won't get any bonus rewards from doing these. But in passing, I might as well hit one. It'll count for that participation. Again, I wish this was account-wide, just because it's more busy work than anything else.
I'm out of rounds.
Into spider. And once you get those 100, doing stuff like this repeatedly will then give you more tokens as well. Oh, that's quicker than expected. Some gold. Where is the next one that we're looking for? Probably Azeroth.
Thanks again for helping me fix the codex. All our time misadventures sure have done a number on the poor thing. Here's the problem. There are warps in the codex's simulation that are distorting what events actually took place.
We know the drill here, we've done it once before.
Can't say for
You follow
sure
through to
what
different
those
nubs on the
distortions will
map,
look like or how to fix
do a bit
them,
of fighting,
but we'll know it when we see it.
do a few bits and bobs. Oh, pardon me.
I'll mark warped locations on your map. Or
A bit
you
sorted.
can
I
just
kind of
follow
wished it
me
was a
around.
little bit more, but
Let's not waste any time.
seems like it may have been a
Follow me,
time issue,
everyone.
ironically.
Nope. The Legion were definitely not at Southwind Village. Defeating them will calibrate the codex.
As far as I understand, the queue times for this got a little bit out of hand. So they made it so you didn't need as many tanks and healers, which felt odd to begin with. It didn't feel like a mode that needed tanks and healers. But given how quick that queue time was, I think it's worked out okay in the end. Again, wish it was a little more than just biting things. Like last time we were here, we saw Kel'Thuzad. It'd have been cool if he got a couple of new voice lines. Weren't any as far as I could tell. They vanished. We're just fighting them on this and that'll do it. Yeah.
Things look good here. Let's find the next distortion.
Onward with Chromie. It was always a very bleak zone. But just the structures at the back and kind of how Anchorage was set up was always very cool.
Another distortion. But the codex is actually pretty close. It just needs a nudge in the right direction. Hey,
Paladin of the Definite
you all
fighting.
resemble these heroes. What if you stood near them? Try striking a heroic pose. Oh, some of you might need to play the role of the baddies. I know a glamour spell I've always wanted to try.
This one doesn't make sense to me because it says strike a pose, but I can see nobody striking a pose, and everyone just kind of stands in the circles. Not like you have to really match your class or anything. Drakfield Warlock. Forget they got all those new classes. Can't say I noticed in our little stint of PvP last week, but even so. Randomly at 99%. It's a weird one for sure.
Everything looks orderly here. Let's move on.
Where'd Chromie go? I lost sight of her. She left and came back.
I've had enough scourge necromancy for one lifetime. If we disrupt them, it might fix the codex.
You say that, Chromie, but it's inevitable. We'll be seeing the Scourge again. Morning, Mac. Hope you're doing well today. Feeling a bit better, aye. Still a little groggy, but my throat is no longer completely closed off, so I can talk, and therefore, I can stream. More morning beverages required. But aye, certainly better. And I appreciate you asking. It's very kind.
We're back to normal Karaji rituals, and they're not attacking us. Things look good here.
On then, Chromie. Keep us going. It looks like it's free mini events every time, and then you fly over here to where there's assumably a boss each time. Definitely don't see how you'd end up doing this more than once, unless you've hit that 100 token mark and are just grinding them out, but given the Khazalgar quest gives so many now, probably isn't useful. Oh, this guy. Never did the raid back in the day. Went back for the occasional transmog. Can't say I ever saw him at full might. All the more reason they need to do something to encourage that these days. You know, time walking raids were meant to kind of be the answer for that. Don't know if they ever hit that same level of difficulty. It's more than modern mechanics and classes in the game are just way ahead of where things used to be. The game's barely keeping up with it.
With that, we're done. You really helped me out.
Huzzah. Cheers, Chromie.
Just like you always do. Or is this the first time?
You will make those jokes until literally the end of time. Alright, we keep heading for these originals while Blackrock Depths is looking for some folks. Who was closer again? Oh no, one of the dragons and nightmares closer. I haven't actually gone and killed any of these yet, so we can't find folks there. We'll wait around until our dungeon group, raid group rather, is ready. And then if nobody's about, do what we did last time, which is just bob into the custom group finder, put myself up as tank. It shouldn't take long. Old ass mountains. Blimey, that's quick. I know you get a bit of bronze for fighting Ansarek as well. I haven't actually done that past story mode, so Be a little nervous not knowing the mechanics going in, but I imagine on Raid Finder it isn't that much of a bother. I'm also not in a huge rush to try and hit every avenue of bronze now, since the buffs to the Khazalgar ones are so big. I don't think it's going to be an issue hitting what rewards we want. I know this place got nerfed and then maybe buffed again. I'm not 100%. But certainly the first time we came in, yeah, we went down a few times, but it was a lot of fun.
It's too far away.
Emperor Thurzan has worked. You will not
Don't stand in the fire. Didn't matter. No one might just be group wide anyway, standing it or not. Do a bit of off healing where I can. I do enjoy it. Ambassador.
Your reign of terror ends now. Face your doom,
But not here. Talison's voice. Especially when you listen to all the other characters within the game he voices. That thing of once you start learning different voice actors and picking up their voices, when it's very on the nose, oh, that's definitely them. Never unhear. Not necessarily a bad thing. There are certainly actors within the industry who get used an awful lot. You had Nolan North ended up being a lot of protagonists in a lot of different games, for example. I should probably kill the ad. The stacky ball. Get rid of these portals. Boss isn't going down so fast that we can just ignore all this.
It's too far away.
Or we shouldn't. Just in case.
I don't have a target.
We didn't wipe here last time. It was more what Moira was doing in the other room.
I need to get close.
And nobody cleared out the ads. They just pulled the entire room all at once. Which at that point, yeah, you know. LFR isn't exactly difficult, but you still have to play the video game. Keep a pace with them, mind the fire. What do we go back to the Firelands? Last time they put a new elemental lord of fire up there, it was just like, it wasn't even a big remodel or a recolor, it was just one of those big Balrog looking dudes. You have to hope that next time they do it, they actually spend the time in terms of making a unique Ragnaros-like model, but unless in Last Titan we're going to somehow recruit the elementals to fight the Titans, I can't see them bringing them up for any other reason. And I'm still trying to remember, like, I know Farisian, the, what was her name? Ferazun, that was it, you know, the big Earth lady. She's still kicking. I don't know if Neptulon... We killed Alakir ourselves. And I don't know if there was a quest that I can recall to investigate another Air Lord. Definitely dealt with another Firelands one in Dragonflight.
Thank you for removing those foolish senators. Prepare to meet your doom at the hands of Ragnaros' most powerful servant.
Oh, they kept the fire dude alive first. Oh no. This is what killed us the first time. Then Moira starts doing her thing. Oh no. So much crap on the ground.
To my side.
Not Moira, where is it? Hey, down he went. And we need Moira to avoid those big shadow things. Just a little. Right, let's bring someone back up to keep fighting. The healer didn't go down, so we might as well have more DPS.
To my side.
I don't not accept my res. Come on, get back up.
Behold the might of my empire.
I can't recall his original dialogue, so I can't speak to whether they re-recorded it or not.
Repel the invader. Flee before me.
Well, I don't know, I felt like I dodged that one game.
The fire below bends to my will.
My
Some
love,
off heals.
I have failed you.
Your insolence will be punished.
He's all red and angry. You could do this as lower level as well, right? There should be some level 30s in here. There's a few folks leveling with it.
Repel the invader.
Might be an idea actually to do this on alts in future, just to get that XP.
I am the emperor.
Hell, Rag. Okay, so he drops those big like fire bits that require you to stack. But you also need to avoid them being dropped in the center of the group, which is the mistake I made last time.
The fire below bends to my will.
Grab the ad. Ow. Take fireball to the face. ads.
Servants of fire, consume their flesh.
I was saying with voice actors, it's always fun to hear medicine. It's going off.
My son,
There we are. Sorted.
pathetic.
No! Thorson was a great and honorable dwarf! You ruined my life! And the life of my unborn child!
How times change. GG, folks. GG. A swig of his beverage. Make sure you're doing the same out there. Let's go find these world bosses. When was the last time I was in bloody Feralus? No, I don't want to go and pick up any of those candy canes on the main here, because that's what we were doing on the mage, waiting for rated battleground queues. So he has all the candy. Now we're only after some shoulder transmog and a helmet. I didn't want all the Halloween stuff, but there are a few little bits that were nice. Okay, this is one of the dragons. Right, so let us quickly bob over to tank. No, you numpty. Put on my shield and sword. Dead. That's upsetting for them. Okay, go to custom, start a group. Yasundre. There we go. Pardon me. Start getting people in. As long as we get some healers and tanks, that's fine. Oh no, the healer cancelled. Sadness. The more it'll fill up, the more it'll join. The more will join, rather. On a healer or two. Right, that's about as much as we can get away with. I keep forgetting I had to buff my weapon. Haven't really sorted out my tank spec at all. I don't even know how to fight these things. It's been years since I've had to fight one of these things. That's a really nasty little effect. Little sleep balls on the floor. Sleep puddles. Ah! And the tail swipe. Right, don't stand to the front or the back of the dragon. Son of a gun, let me go around. There we go. Good stuff, everyone. We can head to the next one. Azuragos should be next in line. Where they at? That way. Then Lord Kazak's in the blasted lands. Haven't got any of my stuff on here for tank stuff. Oh no, where was the... I have a dragonflight buttons. Where are you? I just need second wind on there. That'll do. Aerial halt has never really come in useful. I do miss the ability just to stop dead in the air. Oh, Mulgore. I'm mainly Alliance player. I don't get to visit Mulgore often. Tauren Heritage Quest was pretty good though. I wish it had had a little bit more Bane. But it was still good. Middle of the road for the quest itself, and I would say the actual armor was excellent though. So I guess not that far away, are they? Feels far away. It's alright. Still getting there fairly quick. Such is skywriting. I think more than a couple of months into War of Him now, I'm actually mostly used to calling it skywriting and not just saying dragon flying every time. Took a while though. The old Quillbore. I think whether it was Vanilla or Burning Crusade, I came to the Barrens once on this character. People said it's where you could get into a scrap, and Barrens chat was infamous. I imagine these days it's any worse than a lot of places online, so probably doesn't stand out as much. Let's not fly into Orgrimmar, that'd be bad. I don't know if I ever came and fought this blue dragon either. Nor do I remember much about them. Again, the Horde zones I am not as familiar with. Especially the older ones. Hello! Nobody here, so we do the same thing again. Spell his name right? I have. I still have a loving bit of nostalgia for the older janky dragon models now. It still stood out quite well. Even though his face is a bit of a hodgepodge. The new ones certainly look fantastic by comparison. Still stood out though. Got 2 healers to start with this time. Wild. It's alright, we post, they will come. Declined invite. You asked to be here. the fastest way to the Blasted Lands? Stormwind and flying down? I don't know if any of the portals from various places went straight to the Blasted Lands. And I wouldn't want to accidentally end up in WoD. A lot slower for this one than one of the Nightmare Dragons. I wonder why. Oh no. I tend to find as the group gets more and more full, people join quicker, so it's alright. It snowballs. A little fiery shield. Oh, I should actually do that buff while I'm here. There you go. The whole lightsmithing thing I like the vibe of. Yep, the choir's going again. It's getting there. And if it's anything like the last one, as I'm inviting more and more people, someone's going to get impatient and take a swing, so it's alright. Ah, the moment I said it. Just try and get people in. Oh, he teleported. Ooh. Oh, there's big icicle stuff on the floor. These old dragons really seem to have quite a bit going on. Sorry, I'm multitasking. Oh, he's pulling everyone in, and therefore a problem. Cool. I like their design a lot. Again, I can't remember. I don't believe I've ever even fought that one. Stuff. Right, Lord Kazakh. So I need to go. Stormwind have a portal to the Blasted Lands? I can't remember. Oh, somebody already opened one. But I left the group. Dread. Curse my impatience. Oh, casualties of war. The rabbit did not survive. Anyone who's played through that zone way back when. What was the story of that dragon? I have no memory of it at all. I know all you weekly quests. I'll be back for you. I've just got one more dragon to go and... Oh no, not a dragon. It's Kazakh, so... Kazakh I remember going to do. It was a little more infamous due to that, you know, storming Stormwind thing. Old leash ranges and people could kite bosses out in the world all the way back. A wild thing. Okay, none of those are close to the Blasted Lands. I think just flying down is probably the way to go. Ba-da-da. You know what, it's a decent opportunity to take a quick bio break as we griffin our way down.
King's honor, friend.
Hey, it ain't that far. Let me just do a BRB into the chat and tappity tap that out. There we go. Alright folks, I'll be right back. Refill your beverage, stretch your legs. I'll see you in a moment.
Go with
And we're back. Thank you for your patience. Just get wheeled in. Whee, there we go. Right. To Lord Kazakh. Good old dark portal. Wonder if it'll ever come up again. And the Legion's kind of out of the way now, but, you know, you'd think big old portal to other realms might have some use somewhere. Oh. There are people here, but nobody's taking the plunge. It's alright, we go again. Definitely be people with that. I know there were some people who somehow managed to get a tier 2 remake set really quick. With all these bronze gains that have come in this past week, like the change for the base Khazalgar ones from like 1 to 3 to like 8, 10 or 15 in some cases, it's a huge jump. I'm not really that worried about not being able to gather enough bronze before the event is over. For those who might be, they have said the anniversary sets will return at some point as well. I don't expect everyone to go out and grind all of them. The big missable stuff like the Blue Phoenix or the like Blizzard service rewards, the helmet, the shield, the sword, those aren't likely to return, as far as we're aware. Good morning, Sir Oggy. Good to see you. I'm doing alright. Bit of a cold yesterday and still a little stuffed up, but I'm doing much better, thank you. I'm doing well. How have you been? Yep, someone went into it. Now, in the same vein, I don't remember the dragons. I don't remember Kazakh either. There's a horde group here as well. Looks like it's going to be fine. We'll try and get people in quick as we can. Already done. I'm glad to hear you're getting better, bub. Seems that cold and flu season is starting up with reckless abandon. Again, glad you're on the mend. Keep yourself hydrated. That's the main thing yesterday, of just supping warm beverages and chugging water between meds. The druid set. I do like the druid set. I said before, it's just how much texture work they've got going on. It's beautiful. MMOs tend to be sensory overload. That's kind of the whole vibe. Don't want to have to go to Dornogal and then just teleport back out again. We'll fly our way at Stormwind, use the portal to the Caverns of Time, then Hearth to... Oh no, I'm a human, and our racial change, so we get bonus halfstones. Never mind. It's a difficult genre to get into, I think, for that reason, Starogi or MMOs. Like, you look at the hotbar full of far too many abilities and go, I don't know. That seems like a lot of video game that I don't quite... But eventually you do. Ah, good on you, Surogi. Gotta keep hydrated. Aye, sorry to blast your face with so much going on all at once. I promise, once you're used to it, it's kind of background noise. Oh, caverns of time first. Teleport back here yet again. I still think it would have made more sense for them to put a portal to the caverns here in this seemingly portal room, but it looks like they're setting it up for just the patches ahead. We know we've got Siren's Isle, the next patch, assumably coming in January. Can't see them dropping the next patch in December, even if it would break their 8-week time, like, cadence of releases. They might do. We'll have to see. Maybe we finally deal with Gazlowe. Not Gazlowe, Gallywix, that's the one. Alright, let's hand all these in. Oh, story time's going to start in 15 minutes. Under 15 minutes. Do need to wrap up that story time thing. And we do need to check out these new Secrets of Azeroth event.
Do not loiter.
Right,
Remember
get our
the
bronze.
Sunwell.
More delicious bronze. Bing.
I always have time for you. It's been a pleasure.
And another.
Well,
Thank
I'm
you, Moira.
listening. If you hear anything of note, let me know.
Some rewards. Oh, I haven't, because I missed yesterday, I haven't actually gotten open to my Great Vault.
What can
I
do
doubt
for
there's
you?
anything
Good.
I need in there, but you never know. Might well be an upgrade. Right, if story time is starting, I would assume at the top of the hour with Cho over there. Go and investigate this secret thing. I don't know how in-depth this thing is.
Beliadoros.
It would be easier to herd cats than coordinate this event. Lost and busy. Frank Delight, an adventurer. Please, you must help me. Event coordination is a harrowing profession in the best of circumstances. I am drowning in crisis. There was a small Tuscar child in need of assistance, but I have my hands full here. Last saw her headed to Leroy's Chicken. Good old Leroy.
Please be careful, friend.
I mean, sure, I could go and find a child for you. There was Leroy. He's around here somewhere. Over there. Hello, child.
Whoa, what are you?
You here to help? My brother lost his surfing thingy.
Next time bring fish, please.
That big meanie stole my brother's sleuthing thingy. We need to find who it was and make them give it back. I think it was lost past the potty over there. Here, my uncle has this old bird owl that can look for clues. You can borrow it because you look helpy. Also, this is how they did it in Dragon Isles. Used to solve the secrets of Azeroth and detects objects of interest.
Okay, bye.
Hail, honored guests and children of any age. A story awaits at the storyteller's stage.
Taliesin, is that
stop
you
what
again
you're
voice
doing
acting?
And come if you're able to hear Lore Walker Cho.
It is. It absolutely is Taliesin doing another voice. You've just seen him in the depths. Oh, you'll know him as Darian Morgraine, probably most famously. Oh, I need to ask the child for a hint. Got distracted.
Hello.
Where did you say I should look for clues? Near the potty. Okay,
Like kites later?
so the outhouse then. Is it? I can't tell what it's meant to be doing. So it's kind of leading me in a direction. Vaguely. Did you say I was looking for a sled? Oh. An advertisement from the Bronze Dragons about the festivities. That doesn't seem like it. Some red hair. Okay. I don't quite get it. Again, I'm looking for a sled. Oh, bird has picked something up. Again, I heard people talking about this in Dragonflight, but I just didn't engage with it, so I'm not quite sure to what extent. Oh, right, the character with red fur. Excuse me.
Hi there.
What did you do with Maru's brother's sleuthing tool? You have no proof. Of course I have proof, but if you tell me now, I'll reduce the sentence. What authority do I have to ask this? Okay, yeah, maybe I had it. So what? You'll never find it in this mess of an event. By now it could have gone anywhere from the fashion frenzy to the, well, it's gone now. Got it?
Be quick. Be clever.
I mean, in that case, I'd go over to the fashion frenzy booth. Strange torch. Wait. I thought I was looking for a sleuthing tool. Why is that a torch?
Mama says my test.
You found it! Okay, you're such a good sleuth. I think you can hold on to that idol for a while. It might help us solve other cases.
Next time, bring fish, please. Wanna fly times later?
We get a brown tweed cap for doing them all. Interesting. It counts as a Dragonflight one. I should mark this as favourite if it's going to be used repeatedly for this. It is nice of them to give us it for this event as well, and not say, "Oh, go back to Dragonflight, by the way. Go and do it there."
Well, what are you?
He wants me to go to Uldum? I've got a little much to do at the moment, Maru, but I'm going to bear your quest in mind, alright? We may go back and do so at some point. Just you chill there. I'm not the best at secret finding. That's a dour line. I suppose we are in the memories. Got about 2 minutes and Cho's going to start his event before we move back on other stuff. Run over to a cellar and get rid of some stuff. Ooh. Hat. Old ass shoulder pads. Literally 2 slaps on the side. Coffer keys I don't think I'm going to need. Might be able to get a transmog with them after enough weeks of it. Sell all the spare. Need to check the achievement for... What will it be under? It will be under events.
Prepare for a story journey with Lord Walker Cho at the storyteller's stage.
Yes, the peanut gallery is what we want. We're on 27 out of 50, so this is just reacting to Cho's sources.
Choice. But is it the right choice?
Oh, as if we're seeing a story I've seen already. Alright, Cho, alright. That's bad luck on my part.
During the Cataclysm, Garrosh Hellscream ascended to War Chief of the Horde.
Yeah, it's a good way to actually engage with lore from the game. Does anyone know how many stories are actually told here by Cho? Am I unlucky or are there only 3?
A duel to the death. A duel of honor. But honor was absent that day. Magatha Grim Totem, a Tauren shaman, poisoned Garrosh's
Chuck apples at her. How could you do this?
In the ensuing duel, Cairn was laid low by the poison and died.
I remembered the short story. It looked like Ken was going to win that fight. At the very least, poison took away the chance, but even so. It's the biggest shame was it didn't play out in-game properly. I think that's a criticism WoW is getting better at addressing over time.
The Torrent capital of Thunderbluff.
Problem with any MMO, like the number of stories you want to tell, and the longer it's been out, the more characters you have, it's very difficult to fit in everyone.
Old allies were slain. His son, Bane Bloodhoof, miraculously escaped. Bane rallied the Tauren loyal to him, as well as some unlikely allies, and marched on Thunderbluff.
It was definitely like this part with Bane and marching on Thunderbluff, I think, was in game. They had somewhat similar for. Oh, what was it? When Sylvanas and that got kicked out of the Undercity. You could go in with Varian, and Jaina froze everyone. It was definitely Wrath, because it was before Theramore got bombed, otherwise Jaina wouldn't have saved people.
And thunder, Bane liberated his home and captured the renegade Grim Totem tribe. With his enemies defeated, Bane did something difficult for any grieving son. He showed mercy. Instead of executing the Grim Totem rebels, Bane had them exiled. Even Magatha Grim Totem, whose poison struck down his father, was shown the same mercy.
Props to Bane for it. He held that. We saw in Dragonflight him kind of expressing some of that held in anger as he went and murdered hundreds of Centaur. Better at doing those little side quests now.
Taken his revenge and slain Magatha? In her exile, Magatha was able to thwart the Twilight's hammer cult, protect the Doomstone, and defend against the invasion by the Burning Legion.
I can't remember how that ended for her. Or if she's still about, or if she dies in this process of covering things.
Perhaps she acted in her own selfish interest, but her actions did ultimately help protect Azeroth. The mercy shown to Magatha benefited all. But there are other tales where mercy has led to ruin.
I wonder where she is now.
Sometimes mercy is a difficult choice, but we should always remember, it is a choice.
Wise as ever, Cho. There we go. Now, as much as I love transmog competitions and the Fashion Frenzy, because there aren't any extra rewards for it, I haven't been inclined. Head back to Donegal with a lot of weeklies to investigate. Let's see what is offered to us this week. Any PvP ones I'll be saving for the mage. Right, let's have a gander.
I will see you through the shadow.
Okay, it's the big old call. Snuffling counts as one of these? Sure. We'll go find some. Look at that, 10 tokens. Isn't that nice?
Do you also hear Beladar's song? Our deeds give it strength.
Oh, it is a PvP one. It's arena skirmishes. Oh! Why? Save that for the mage.
Returning to work.
doors. Doesn't offer any bronze. Oh, I think it did offer bronze. It just didn't show it.
To speak again.
Pretty sure last time we did it, it gave us some in the end. Right, let's quickly go and see our Great Vault. And there is a chance we get an upgrade in here. It's the only thing stopping us from doing those high-level delves. Okay, it is a slightly better version of what I have. Which is the bigger upgrade? Trinket's a bigger upgrade. We will lose our funky spider form. But we'll take the bigger upgrade. Goodbye, spider form. You've been fun. What ability can I put there now that I've not been paying attention to? Not much on the paladin at the moment here, and that's fine. Slap cleanse on there, because why not? Right, there's the weekly profession stuff to grab. That's fine, just because we're tick and done.
And be heard.
I take my bismuth, Tarib.
Coreway must be protected.
And luckily, these are really quick now, just because we don't have to go back and forth to the Warband Bank to fill out our orders. So that'll literally take me a moment. Oh, I might actually as well. How much of my tier set do I have? 4 of 5. Do we have a... No, Harmonized Silk will be next week then. Still every 2 weeks at the moment. As the expansion goes on, they tend to increase how often those are added. At least they did in Dragonflight. Alright. Let's look for orders that give us... these ones that give us 2 knowledge. And don't require too much in the way of materials. On that. These elite ones cost far too much resource, and that gives us 1 knowledge. So why would I do the elite ones when I could do easier work? Or better rewards. That's a single. That's acuity. Nope. That's a double. So the Great Mace. Alright, we'll do the Great Mace and then the pickaxe. Easily done. Way easier than what I used to have to do in Dragonflight. Of getting on alts, getting them to order something from myself, mail Mats about. It was just far too fiddly. This makes it way easier. Get some rewards, more knowledge.
What brings you?
Hey, Kala, there you go. Big old chunk of knowledge. Let's get that binged in. Then long blades, I wanted to get to the point of this one. Yep, that unlocks more transmog. This one we fill up till we get to the short blades one. Decent looking one-handed weapons. It's actual unlocking and transmog of them is what's going to take a while. Oh, Snuffling also has me doing something while I'm skyriding. Alright. And the theatre's going to be at the top of the hour, so we need to make sure we're back here for that. Oh, the world boss is right here in this fella.
Constructs once protected the Isle.
We've got the auto group finder.
This one's programming has been damaged. It will not distinguish between friend and foe.
For whatever reason, these ones allow you to have auto accepts. Don't know why the old ones or that custom one that I was set up didn't. Look how quickly it does because of that autofill. For a tank to show up. On tank, you've got healers. I think we'll be fine. Holding. Oh, my blacksmith hammer. Whoops.
I'm out of range.
I'm now looking at this boss and the other Woven World bosses through that lens of we've just fought the old green dragons in Kazakh. Now, Kazakh didn't stand out in terms of doing anything too crazy, but those dragons certainly did. And it looks like we're a far cry from that, which is unfortunate. Like, there's stuff to dodge, but the stuff on those dragons was genuinely disruptive to the point you had to pay attention. This thing, we move out of the way of a couple of bits, but that's about as far as they go. We'll have to see how much resources they can dedicate to bosses and world events in the future. Only so much dev time.
Gracefully executed as
8
always.
tokens.
I will see if this
My
unit
goodness.
can be repaired. No sense in wasting a good tool, is there?
Right. We need to head down to Gundargaz. As delightful to say as ever. I think by patch, I don't know, maybe the 0.11, maybe the 0.21, they clear this out and we actually get to use this core way. Go to the heart of Azeroth. Be interesting to see. Siren's Isle's clearly off somewhere else. What I thought was really interesting about the preview video they did, they said, oh, there were some Kultirans mining Azerite here, and then something bad has happened, and they're all gone. Like, surely they would have sent, like, missives, or someone was aware. But the fact they're linking it back rather than it just being, oh, brand new discovery, I thought was interesting. Oh, yep, awakening the machine. Yep.
I find more stuff for you.
There's a snuffling. I didn't see the weekly quest in Tanaris for doing time walking dungeons, interestingly enough.
That works.
Alright, Coldress, let's awaken that machine. We know the drill. Boop some robots.
Hope you brought to watch my back while I commune with the machine.
It's too far away. I need to get close. I need to target something.
I hope there is an opportunity for them to come and do something a little more with this. I don't hate the idea of wave-based defense. There's not wrong with that in theory. It's just... it's a little flat. I know at one point it was more difficult, but they had to nerf it, and that begs the question of... how much data showed the number of people that were having difficulty with it even in like a PTR setting where you don't have a huge number of the player base, how much of the player base who engaged with that were having difficulty with how this used to be. And I'd love to see the numbers for how it's currently released in the game. Like, how many people fail this event? How many people do it once, don't get through, and then simply don't do it? How many folks bang it out every week like we do? I think it would just help the player base a lot if they gave out a lot more of that data. It might inform that how their decisions are informed, so folks are just more aware of it. Explode, please. Thank you. I do like the industrial music, though, kind of going on. It's hopeful industrial. Like, we're building a brighter future.
Let's get this done. Watch my back while I commune with the machine.
Pylon.
I need a charger.
And another. Deal with the robots. Selfless healer work on NPCs? I assume so. I'd say other players. Where are you these days? You're down here. Allies. It should work. Ooh. He took a bit more damage there. And it's not like you need to be able to off-heal either. Once those Healy bots come out, they give him so much health, it's kind of a non-issue. I couldn't say that for sure, though. Because it's not an activity you can do to level up, it is an end-game activity. Or an end-world activity. Can't really judge it on another class.
Let's get this done. Watch my back while I commune with the machine.
Let me know your thoughts, whether you're live or watching later down in the comments. What would you like to see for this event or an event similar they do in future? I can't argue with when a defense or a horde mode is really well done. I have a great time with that. Mass Effect 3's multiplayer stood out to me. It's just a take on kind of the whole Gears of War thing, but I really enjoyed it in Mass Effect. It was that combining of powers and those big explosions of stuff that just felt great. Oh, sorry, Kudras. I forgot about this pylon. Nice barrier nullbot. Oop. And he's fine. Over halfway there. Use explode. Same again. And all dealt with. Boop. He says. I love the dwarf model's cheer. So exaggerated and it works so well.
I need to target something first. I need to get closer.
There we go. One more set. And then it is out of the way. Now bronze earned.
Let's get this done. Watch my
Get it
back
going,
while I
Codrus.
commune with the machine.
Stand on the splodies. Bum bum bum. Dealt with all fine. Excuse me. No, thank you. You blow up. You heal. Or rather drop your heal. Thank you. Couple more. Interesting, the interrupts that instantly kills them. Like, oh, my spell! I surrender.
Measure twice, cut twice.
Don't stand too close to him. Did it again.
I need to get closer.
Why does it sometimes do the big four-way explosion? I don't know. And then it leaves the pit of lava on the floor. Why doesn't it happen every time? I thought it was when the beam hit us, but there wasn't a beam at that point in the fight. Why, lava floor? Why do you exist? Oh. Didn't even notice the two healing robots. Healing each other. Bless you for your effort. Up, up. Last one. Near bother. Sorted. Give me that bronze. Well, the other reason people actually do this is because there's apparently an amount in here. I'd hazard a guess it's the big mech looking thing. Oh, transmog. Well, you could have told me. Big gear for the back. At least it's a fancy gear.
Hope you brought tools.
Here we go. Ooh. A recipe. I don't like it if it's a recipe that we'd have to learn through the specialization anyway. Let me have a look. Charged Invoker. That one. Okay, it doesn't appear to be on this list. In which case, I can appreciate it. And the war plate's obviously not an upgrade. That's alright. Oh, renown reward. Was it Squick? A really big candle? Oh, 1,000 gold for Null. I'll take it. And some crests. I think I've got everything else I want from here for now. Need way more of those crystals to get everything in there. What the world soul? Oh, that's just the glowy blue and yellow as we've been passing through. 45 seems like a lot of those type of things.
Someone didn't get the message. These are earthen.
Usually not that bothered by them because they don't seem to give you anything, but if it's what the quest calls for, let's keep an eye out for wax as we head towards spreading the light. Now, the actual bronze reward for that, it's not being listed there. It just says that one. It's swapped. It was on one of these last time. Now it's on the big one? Confusing game, but we'll go and do both anyway, just because. Make sure. In fact, it wants me to fly through 45 of those things when you can barely find one. This may have been a mistake.
The lamplighters are stretched thin. For the Arathi to survive, we must settle in lands shadowed from Beladar's light. The
One's active.
strikes
You're
out with
active for
threats
another
not
2
even our
minutes.
key flames can dispel.
And that's asking
Aid
for
us,
satchels.
outsider. Be our beacon in the darkness. To maintain the key flame requires amassing a reserve of radiant remnants.
Aye, Kieran, I
Search
know.
the area, gather the remnants from the land, or take them from monstrous clutches.
Come here, basement spider. Last thing you want to see in your basement. We'll clear this one out in a minute, sure.
It's too far away.
Yo, come up here.
Beladar's light coalesces into radiant remnants.
Okay, so that didn't give
Once
us any
gathered,
bronze.
it
So,
becomes
for whatever
food for
reason,
the
it has
Arathi.
changed this week.
It's too far away.
We've got 67 of these. It's not a worry at the moment to bob some in. And not have to do the quests at the moment. Make sure we're grabbing out wax, though.
I need to get closer.
Huh. Don't need that. Two more of those. No, one more of those. No, there was one down here.
Waterways have always been dangerous in Hallowfall. Fierce
Emerald
predators
Carrot. I'm
of
not
the
in any rush to
Undersea
finish out the
slither up and
renown.
prey upon the fisher folk.
Especially
You
Hallowfall.
may not share our faith,
We're pretty good all the
but
way
your
around.
valor is a beacon that rivals the key flame. You have our gratitude.
Okay, that gave me bronze. So off and away we go then. Ashkahet next. Keep an eye out for that delicious wax. And these things to fly through, which again seem not many of them. Thought it would be the quickest to get done. I was wrong. World Quest would have probably been the quickest one. We have to fly around aimlessly for a while, it's fine. I made my bed. Gotta lie in it.
The Lynx, get the zoomies and misbehave.
Oh, bless them.
Take one for-
I'm using World Quest to just ride the links around. Right, let's go see the widow. There's one. Give me more than one. And that gave me 0. Come here. Game. There you are. Oh, now suddenly there's loads of them. I'll take it. Where's me wax? It's alright, we'll get it eventually. It's always when we're looking for it. Right, let's get our packed up.
My memory spans 13 generations. You prove fascinating.
Right, yes, we still needed to finish up the vizier. Everyone else is good.
We are always watching.
More bronze. Gimme, gimme, gimme.
It's good you are here. Only the finest for you. Do return again.
Return knowledge. Catch that has a trinket I don't need. That's fine. Oh, it's a candy bucket up there. That's fine. Right, what activities do you want me to do? Do have a lot of that. Does the do the echoes count? Or clearing an activity? I suppose we can go find out. Go to Rakahat. Got different dyes and things. Grab the glowy ball.
All the silk in the Sareki war effort is spun in Rakahat. It would be terribly inconvenient if someone were to despoil it.
Absolutely, whatever you say, Widow. Just give me a task.
I'm out of range.
Grab more spiders.
It's too far away. I need to get closer.
Couple more. I think I can grab a couple more. And then Wake of Ashes.
The Empire
Lovely.
runs on silk, as they say. They'll have a much harder time keeping up with the Seven Threads now.
Right, let's check out the Radiant Echo. I'm hoping that counts. Where are you? Grab this all while I'm here and overload it. Oop. Spiders. They've gone. They disappeared immediately. Let me loot it, game. What are you doing? Auto loot just sometimes decides, you know what? No, you don't get to auto loot it. Click it for me or double it back. The big one.
It's too far away. I need a target.
Where are you?
I'm out of range.
Back for Azeroth all over again. Spins and aims, mostly not at us. Oh, corrupted swine. Nasty implications. It being the harder one, it's not too bad. Just occasionally stuff gets shot at you. It's not like you're in huge amounts of peril. Just have to keep remembering to pick these up and keep it stabilized. Still, none of them get anywhere near the score of the one we found in Ashkahet when there was a boatload of players there. That one just seemed to have folks constantly fighting and spawning stuff. It was way messy by comparison. We got 240, it's fine. Usually getting the rares to spawn a wee bit faster. Oh, treasure! Gimme, gimme. I need to head up to that one. Mines are gone.
It's too far away.
Big old Nerubian. Looks like that one that was in the Firelands. I think they were more just spider matriarchs and weren't actually necessarily regular Nerubians. I'm not sure how they explained that. Firelands was a while ago. Can still mine them. They just want to disappear. Very rude game. Very rude indeed.
I don't have a target.
Come here, you tiny crystal. We are unlucky to have not seen any wax this far either. Give me Azerite wax. Here, you little git. No essence devouring for you, thank you. "28 seconds. And there we go. It does not count as an activity in Ashkahet. That sucks. Enough of these shards to make 2 keys, but it's not like I'm behind on coffer keys for delves. Yeah, I'm at 11. Oh. Double wax, nearly missed it. You. I don't like you. You chuck it at ridiculous angles. It still only counts as 1. Oh, this one doesn't count as just 1. The treasure one counted as 1. This one counts as the individuals. The inconsistency is confusing game. I'll take them. Still have to actually dig 3 more bits of earth for the other quest though. Yeah, bit of spider. Give me wax. Be on your way. Right, now we grab another orb. East Ashgahet seems to be full of them.
The danger is rising in
more
the
here.
maddening deep. We must clear out what monstrosities we can before they spread further into the city.
Straight into a puddle. Become very sick for a moment. Easiest way to clear this one out. Oh, it is the 3 big ones rather than filling up the bar. Even easier then. Get them dealt with. There's 1. Oh, right on cue. And another. 1 more. Oh, bit of wax. Get out of here. And there's the last one. Seems to be an elite rare down there as well. The Ooze Khan.
Expertly accomplished. Though temporary, you've calmed the maddening tides of the deep.
That'll count as an activity, won't it?
Kin this day.
Oh wait, was this the really dangerous one? That's actually a bother if you do it solo. Yes. Let's try. Quickly eat some meat and potatoes. Some wax and some more down here as well. Alright, come here. Got some health stones too from that fast stuff earlier. Don't stand in them. Tanky bugger, but it's alright. Oh, it gets back to being bigger. Oh no. Oh, that was a bad time to bubble. I didn't need a bubble there if he was just going to do this. Still don't need to stand in the garbage. No, we take the potion. Thank you, Vizier. Need to kill him before he reforms. Immediately reforms. There we go. Gave me 15 of activity, so we'll take that. Do some mining. Did it again. Did I just move too quickly? Is that the problem? What's left in Ashgard? A race. The delve won't count. Means we need to find some rumors. Okay, that's all the snuffling we need. And we just have to keep an eye out for these damn things. Again, won't be picking this one again when we can just boop the world boss and call it. 45 seems like a lot. Need to keep an eye out for rumors as well. Although we're on our way. There's one.
The Ascended haunt our upper echelons of power. Perhaps someone unaffiliated with the royal court could...
Wait, a world quest showed up.
Into their homes.
Oh, because they're in the city. Right. Should be fine then. Play some bugs. Spy bugs for everyone. Okay. There you go. Eventually. Land on it. Land on it. Two bonus world quests then. I don't actually think we're going to need to do rumors. Let's see how we go. Find these goddamn little bugs. Where are you? Sometimes, map, I think I'm looking right at you, but no. There we go. One there. One here. Just decided to be a little fiddly, just a little bit. Huzzah!
Information has always been an exquisite currency in Ashkahet.
Yeah, and I believe this one was just like blasting the outside of this place.
Onsuret's brutish miscreants have tracked grime all over our prized royal preservatorium. See to it that the facade shines like a well-polished beetle shell.
And it will shine as we bomb it. I don't know if we should tell Anubazal, but bombs are not cleaning materials. Maybe you'll get rid of what ails it, but Certainly won't be clean. I suppose that maybe depends on what this thing's made of. Maybe it can just fight off ash and fire, scorch marks, etc.
It's not ready yet. It's still recharging.
One more.
Excellent job. There is nothing that cannot be cleaned with
95%.
hard work
Alright, game. We do
and
our race then.
military-grade munitions.
What are you?
It is a bright day with exceptionally favorable winds.
Oh, Lord
A perfect
Androstras.
day for a race.
It always is with you. You're a delightful fellow. I do see some of those little orbs that I can run off and grab as we go. Again, I'm not really bothered about getting the best times at It Faded. God damn it, should have kept my mouth shut. Whoosh our way through the city. Maybe you just spawn them because we're in a race. Maybe it doesn't want you veering off for them, which makes sense, I guess. And it dissuade that. Oh, someone got angry with me, but it's fine.
Nicely done.
There we go.
You and your Drake are exceptional.
Thank you. Oh yeah, look, it respawned. Seems like Ashkahet is the place to at least farm these more quickly. It certainly... Oi. It certainly seemed to spawn more than they did in Hallowfall. Again, it might have just been a luck of the draw thing. Which delve is bountiful. Underkeep. Might as well knock out our delves while we're about. Get our bountifuls done. Oh, but now I'm on a trail of chasing these goddamn things. And we'll probably get away with doing a few. Is that you to tier 8? That's the most bang for his buck at the moment.
It's too far away.
I want to at least get one of them done for that big thing from Elise. The scroll we can find. I still think we're a ways out, like, even getting to 615 feels like we'd be struggling to clear out a tier 11. Again, maybe that changes if you know, bring flasks and stuff, but when we tried it before, it was just like, a flask isn't going to stop me being too shot. Get out of it, Fred Dancer. Hate you and your nasty web bolts. Do the little Fred puzzle. You up there. You that way, and you this way. Done. Mushroom.
Nice fight.
Oing. Is it fair? You buffing this pack? You are. That's the Ascension one. And he's gone. Researcher. Oh no, I appear to be trapped. How could you do this? How could we have been so foolish, Brad? He's fine. Brad's walked into so many traps over the years, it doesn't matter. So many little bites. Oh, he had to do the emergency side to walk over the ice for the goddamn healing. Get that T-Rex out of there, Brad. How many T-Rex eggs do you have to carry around with you for this to be a viable combat strategy? The answer's too many. You know, maybe he has a little farm in Ungoro. He's raising T-Rex. So much spider murder. They're such useful T-Rex with its angry screams. Selves topped off. %. $92. These last couple will do it. I assume. What third came along? There we go. And we pursue them to that final room, but first we need to make sure to knock out those Zexphere buffed ones. I threaded that needle game.
Fantastic.
It was. Rather not pull more than I have to. Gives me no reason to do so.
Nice fight.
There's one up there with Zexphere, so we need to go get that one. Marauder, don't do this. Yeah, see? No reason to get involved. Live your life. I'm here in this icicle hell. Ooh. So up here. Okay, we stunned that one then. All of them might be a bit much. All 5 of them might be a little hairy. Oh, and it pulled in the other one. Need to deal with them first because of that shield. A lot of incoming damage. That helps though. Brand's emergency supply triggered again. I also didn't pick up his potions, to be fair. That didn't help because he chucked him over there. I shouldn't blame Bran. I have eyes. I could have seen him. There you go. 1 out of 3 Zekfir groups remaining. Isn't used there. Oh, no, it is. Changed his mind. Feels like a much shorter delve, this one, compared to some of the others, which I can appreciate. Alright, that's all of them. Alright, researcher, let's go. Find the void. Oh, I missed a potion. Make sure I have flame going. Thank you, Bran. Don't stand in it, Bran. Oh, that was Bran's arrow. I don't know why I panicked. I just took a big hit for some reason. I would guess a crit. That's the biggest problem. Those random spikes in damage just aggravate me. Not really something you can prepare for. That's one of the secondary stats lowers them, but I don't think they do. Again, even 3 tiers lower than the max one, it still feels like tier 11 is just not something I can compete with right now. Anyone who's done any like mythic dungeons or higher level raiding probably has more than enough item level to just cruise through them, but last few times we've been in, we've just been like, too shot far too often.
I'll give you a hand with this one.
Oh great, a sturdy chest that's already open, isn't that nice? Grab the curiosity, there you go, Bran. Bran, level 45. 60 is the max. Let's grab our booty. Mayhaps we'll get an upgrade. Ooh, a transmog. There's the Elise one for the 3k Delvers stuff. Oh, it's one of these spidery back pieces with the jaws and the mandibles. Yeah, alright. Not for me, but they're alright. Not an upgrade. It's a warbound one. Send that over to an alt. And the big one? Nay. We've already got that one. And for it to be an upgrade, I would have to spend enough crests on it to get it above where my current ones are, which are also currently a set bonus, so it's kind of a double issue. Make our way out. Happy to get that big bumper stuff for release. Yes, I'm ready to leave. That was an odd noise. Where's my little delves button? Where was it? There we go. Alright. With that given to Elise, we're going to more than finish this in time for the end of the season. So, I know a lot of people were worried about that initially, but it's a non-issue. By the looks of it. Now we just have to fly around and grab all these bloody things before we head back. This is the part that'll take time. But again, Ashkahet just seems to be the place to do it. So I'm a little hesitant to fly off to other places when they were not doing them as quickly. We'll have a casual flyabout, that's all well and good. We'll have to go do that one for the Priory, which we can do when we head back to Donegal. It's not like there's going to be a queue time. Again, in future, way faster just to do the world boss one. It's something we'd do anyway, you know. Maybe it's worth having a look at Ansarek while we're in here. Hang on, hang on. That's a good old chunk of bronze. If we don't find it by the time I get all this wrapped up, that's alright. I should absolutely have a look at the stuff though, because I don't want to be a complete dullard in there. I want to kind of know what I'm doing. Not Mythic, Raid Finder. There we go. Okay, there's certainly stuff in here. So save people from spikes. Kill the casters. Keep an eye out for swarm things. Okay, and the queen. I don't know, I feel the queen's going to be a problem. Oh no. Beat the ads. Nah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I imagine Raid Finder's not too much of a bother. It's just going in there not knowing. You know, that's the anxiety. That's the worry. That's why the chat is turned off. Because so very rarely in recent years has there been space to learn, let's say.
The conspirators are here. After I kill them, I will expose the traitor in our midst.
The only thing you will expose is your weakness.
Yeah, this is why I wish it was in story mode, just because I'd love to see these things.
In the name of Queen Ansarek.
Likely to cover your own treachery. After I rend them, I will deliver your head as well.
I have my food buff, which is nice. Is that Death Knight tier 2? Lovely set. There's some of the class ensembles from the remix are going to come back on the trading post. Kill the little ones. Can we avoid that?
I'm out of range.
Do a bit of off healing where we can.
Venomous sting!
Oh, I cleansed it and it got reapplied. Okay. Okay, she's making like little web patterns going on. Okay. I imagine on Mythic that's a lot faster. Tankier than I was expecting. Maybe LFR is just better tuned for you to actually engage with the fight these days. Certainly the bits of it I did in Dragonflight trying to get Firalath felt that way week 1 and 2, and then not really. Swarm must feed. Did they just get nuked down that quickly? Ow. Ooh, many spikes. I didn't watch any of the Race to World First. I did hear some talk of it from folks. Felt like these were a sticking point. Not quite as bad as the Queen, but people certainly had quite a fight here on the higher difficulty. Stuff. Transmog. 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 And grief.
Everyone plots against me. I hear their whispers. Betrayers! All of you! Guards! Kill them all!
Oh. Interesting. Is that like a literal currency then that he gave me? It is. Have to keep an eye on that sometime in the future.
I must thank you for exposing the rot within my court. None of them were worthy of ascension. You will not stop the ascension of my empire!
Let's see how we go.
Liquefied. Feast.
I'm out of my...
Rotten ends. Fire surge!
It's too far away.
Yeah, we have to jump over it. I didn't make it in time. I know for next time.
Liquefied. Feast.
So our health's going down pretty quick. Okay, we all get wrapped up and then have to AoE ourselves out.
Rotten ends.
Mine the big spider slab.
Fire surge!
Yeah, that not fast enough. I mean, she had to be moved further away so it was easier to jump, I assume.
Feast. Food for the Empire. You are not warriors. You are lambs to the slaughter. Feeding time.
Yeah, if you go at the middle, it's like insta-death on the higher difficulties.
Rotten flesh.
I'm out of range.
Tainted blood. Subjects of the Empire.
Okay, now she goes up and we have to deal with ads, I assume.
My life for the Empire.
Yeah, let's get this person up. I realise this is the loading screen music.
Destroy the outsiders.
Don't quite know how that happened, but sure.
Feeding time. Evolution always triumphs. Lead us to a safe feeding time.
Oh, barely on the edge.
Feeding time. Vermin cannot be expected to comprehend my grand vision. Ascension is the only path towards saving the Nerubian people. If that means the extermination of non-believers, so be
Okay.
it.
We just watch what other people are doing.
Have my soldiers failed? This entire
Okay, okay, we're good so far.
generation is tainted.
And the individual went down, accepted our res. It's looking fine. Now there was that little poison circle to jump on to get over the wave. That's about it. Ow. not going to have really enough health to do too much more, so I'm not that worried. Again, from what I've seen of the fight on the higher difficulties, especially from the Race to World First, look, messy as all hell. Could be down shortly here, though. There we go. Got our cutscene in story mode, so that's all good.
Finally, this madness is over.
15 bronze tokens. Very worth coming to see. Transmog. Oh yeah, transmog.
But you have our gratitude.
While the Queen's plot is ended,
I'm less bothered. I greed these. I don't care that much.
Only time will reveal if we hindered this unseen force or played into its hands. I've been expecting you.
You always do, Widow. Ugh. Alright, let's get out of here. The Postmaster will send me all I need. He's good like that. I wasn't too bad. There were elements there I was like, ooh. I imagine on the first couple of weeks of Raidfinder that probably went a little messy. Just a little bit. I don't need any more wax at the moment. Gonna grab this bismuth. I do need to return to the Weaver. And in this one. I think that has the Vizier leveled up now then.
Your skein sings.
There's the bronze. That got us the 100. Which makes them drop account-wide from repeatable activities. I'll have to do some double checking on what those activities are though. Assume it's just doing the world bosses over and over again. Some crests, some kedge, and some Ballastones. Get us junk out of here. Get rid of these. Have a look in this chest. Bits and bobs. Nothing too crazy.
You have questions. I know.
Sell that old plan. For the legs, I'll send that to an alt.
May your destiny.
Alright. Still need to fly about for a few of the shiny ball things. At least 4 more. Think. A free. Yeah, there absolutely seems to be the most of them down in the city. Again, I won't see myself doing this one again. I assumed it would just be stacking stuffling on top of itself, but nay. Shouldn't they take us too long? Unless we get super unlucky. Suddenly no balls to be found. Go in the vague direction of the city again, that's probably easy. Aha, there we go. Bink. And down there. Go on, be generous. Give me 2 for it. Go on, game. Cuss you. Let's get poisoned by this, why not? Disgusting. Alright. 1 more. Just 1 ball of Azeroth looking stuff. Give it to me. There we go. And yonk. Alright. We just need to head up to Gundergas. I think it's probably faster just to half back to Dornagol, hand in there. Fly down through the hallway and fly back up and then hurf back up again. We still got the Priory to do as well, just to get those rep quests out of the way. Priory will take a wee minute, but it should be fine. Let me get most of them done all in one day, though. PvP ones aside.
Feel it. Belladar hums with joy, with hope.
We'll save that for our mage doing his PvPing.
What brings you here? May the stars guide you.
Ah, yep, all the way up there. Big chunk of gold. Love to see it. How are we doing upgrade-wise? Can we do anything fancy with what we got? Obviously not there. Oh, I should make sure I can...
Skies and strong winds.
In unity, find strength.
Nah, won't be getting any of those sorted. Can't get that where I need to get it neither. No.
Go carefully.
That were hard locked there at the moment. But that's okay. Go down to Gundergas. Get that one handed in. Sign up for the Priory as we go. Oh, we could just farm Chromie for 2 tokens at a time. Ooh. I mean, if you really wanted to do it. If you wanted to get it all out of the way. Well, the Time Walking Dungeons just have them on there now as well. Whereas they do not. Fair enough. Again, I think with these weeklies giving so much now, it's not even a bother, really. Aye, there's your wax.
It's not ready yet.
Open these up. Wait, were these the big one I needed? Wait, I might actually be able to upgrade something. Hang on. Right, let's get us moving.
The expedition built the Priory as a place to contemplate the mysteries of Belladar. But of late, the devotees have become secretive, hostile.
Yes, they demand the light.
Sought to kill you. Captain Dale Cry is protecting something. Each of his lieutenants bolsters his tactics. Draw them away and defeat them.
No, I want to fight them all at once. Literally just beat through their shields. don't you all pull stuff? Want a nice, quick and easy route up there. Not a bother. Yes, all of them. Wait, what are they all doing down there? They're coming? Team? Oh no. What'd they get caught by? And why is it hurting them so much? Oh my god. Not like this. Captain, what is happening? Oh, you thought you'd just pull the whole dungeon? What the? Why? Why did you think this would be a good idea? I walked through, we dodged all the enemies, it was fine. And you're like, no, do you know what? We won't follow the adventurer, we'll just pull most of the intro to the dungeon. Damn followers. It was fine. I suppose the AI can't necessarily be expected to thread the needle like a player can, but even so, it didn't seem like I was threading that much. I just walked up the stairs. Alright.
Chainmail, your training grounds fall to the intruders.
I just wanted to hit him with all of his buffs. Right, now you all should be fine, yes? Apart from the sergeant who's just going to come and fight us. Don't fight over there. Fight over here. Fight over here. Because you're going to pull a load. That's what I signed up for. I should be aware of this happening. Okay. Don't go and fight any others. We're going to fight the boss now. Yeah, we're all good. We're through. Excellent.
Ours is the true path for the Arathi.
It's too far away.
Nope, you'll go and pull that other pack anyway. God damn it. Why? You know, I just have to expect that you're going to pull the entire bloody instance and clear some mob packs out.
I'm out of range.
Wasted my goddamn time. Maybe it would be less stressful and faster with players. Maybe it would. Alright, we happy now? Think we can manage? Alright, there goes one. Are we chill now? Follow NPCs? Are we chill? Have we got it down? think we're fine now. You see, if something's really hard, like heavy and ham up front, they panic.
Was an Arathi hero. How could the Priory force him to turn against Hamilton?
What would Bran say, Captain? What would Bran say? He'd say, don't stand in it.
Are these still strikes, lackeys? God! God!
Stop tanking them inside the burning light.
They belong to that old fool's sister Blades. Destroy these outsiders.
One day, maybe the AI will get it. Healer, don't you stand in the bloody fire as well.
Her usefulness to the Empire has passed. Soon, the true faithful will arise, and the Arathi will be mighty.
Get rid of that beast, get him out of here. Literally just dancing around in the AoE. Why are you like this? Value your own health bar.
Those who oppose the Emperor will fall at our feet.
I'm sorry for the loss of your brother, but this is ridiculous. Not your first defeat. Defeated when your brother went down too.
Has warped the Priory from a place of contemplation to an uprising. Why?
The only other one where the followers got a really bad rep with it was the last boss in here that summons a load of ads. Then they panicked. Please pull them out. There you go.
Belladar is the crucible. It burns away weakness. Its blinding light reveals the strength. We Arathi like an army of the risen. The Arathi will defeat the Nerubians, conquer Khazar, and subjugate the world!
No, such heresy. They defile the sacred flame by animating the dead. They are no better than the Covis.
An interesting question, though. Can we make more Forsaken with light resurrection? Maybe if Kalia does it. And is a little more thoughtful in the process. Certainly created the possibility. Realise this is the dude's brother as well. And he didn't get any dialogues like, what have they done to me? Or I can still serve, or something of that nature.
Beledar's sacred flame will simply raise him back to duty.
Imagine being a reasonably, like, even a little bit geared Blood Death Knight. You could probably run through follower dungeons way more.
Sacred flame will cleanse your bloody
Didn't you? I swear to God. Get out of the way of the beam, please. Hey, somebody rested him. Isn't that nice? Just because players jump around doesn't mean you have to. Come on, quickly now, healer. We should be on the same side of everybody. Yeah, all these coming up are going to be part of the problem. Just deal with them quickly. More coming. Goddamn beam. There we go.
Empire will see you burn.
Don't you all victory dance? Don't you all victory dance?
It is done. These zealots no longer steer our faith towards
Very good.
destruction.
Thank you, Sister Edna. Oh, big stretch. Right, with that out of the way, there's the majority of our weekly quests done. Oh, just little more monsters. Very cute. We've got the PvP stuff to do on as mage tomorrow, and that's all fine. Pranesh, if you'd take my junk off my hands, that would be delightful. Thank you very much. And in the rep one,
we are the Titan's bedrock.
See who's the lowest. The city still is.
The Titans will return. Be ready.
Oh, I forgot the theatre. Thank you for reminding me, game. Casually miss out on 8 bronze? I don't think so. The special assignment too, does it? 2 world quests here, we'll get it. We found out last week, it's only if you only have to do 1 special assignment. You don't have to do all 4 to get bronze from each of them, just the 1. Not plenty of time till the theatre opens. We can get these 3 done.
Those confounded Nerubians are still lurking around my meadery. Clear them out before they steal my cinder brew.
Lucky we came in as they were fighting and not when the fight was over. Everybody just getting their hands into the honey on the floor, just gooping it up. Can you imagine the sight? So imagine getting honey inside like your plate armor and all the different bits of gear we got on. Probably a real son of a gun to clean. Dapper Forsaken.
It's too far away.
Some more of these.
I need to get closer.
There we go. Some pulled over for everybody.
That's that then. Can you imagine what those multi-limbed freaks would have done with even a drop of cinder brew?
Either used it
More
as
Titan
explosives or
artifacts.
drank it.
Will you have a go at bringing me some samples? I'd love to go with you, but I'm a little busy here.
Oh, sure, Dagran, it's alright.
I'm out of range.
Out of the way, Gorloks. Ridiculous, angry older Murlocs. There must be some kind of evolutionary chain somewhere where they're linked. Maybe they just didn't want to put Murlocs everywhere. But they're saving Murlocs for a more insidious reveal down the line. Xalatath's been recruiting an army of Murlocs. Country. That'd be really silly. Imagine 10.11.1, 11.2, the Murloc army. Flooding of Donegal. The Great Murloc. Bring him back in a big way. I don't think we saw many of them in.
Thank you for the samples, champion.
I'm trying to think in
This
Dragonflight.
will
There was
greatly
certainly some
advance our
about.
knowledge of the Titans and their technology.
There's the special assignment. Now there is 8 bronze tokens. And we just need to go kill a load of bees.
Cinder bees.
I think these days we should be more suited to. Shouldn't be daft though. Shouldn't pull the entire world.
Aggression instead.
I've made a mistake.
It's too far away.
Absolutely, I've made a mistake. Oh, and then it went and pulled the other 2. Bubble through an AoE. Okay. It's fine. Killroom music reminds us it's fine. And everything's all good here. Still tanky. Oh, this is bad, Druid. This is bad. That's alright. Druid's kitted out. Druid's fine. Get off me, tiny honey. Oh, don't pull those wolves, you son of a gun. At 91.
Thanks for your assistance.
Sorted.
With your help, we can calm them down and guide them back to their honey-making duties.
Good stuff went Bram. With some minutes to go. Look at that. The difference in about that 43 or however many we got in the first week to now 127. Massive difference. Not going to be sweating it at all. Make sure we go and pick up some of those too.
Are you here to see one
Another
of our
8 from the
plays?
theatre.
Conversation terminated.
Alright. Given we're waiting 5 minutes, I'm just going to quickly BRB. Tappity tappity tap. Alright folks, we're back in a few minutes. Grab yourselves a beverage, stretch your legs. I'll see you shortly. I'm back. Thank you for your patience. Have a tiny quest this way. Knowing the others, it will just be talk to them and then leave.
Conversation initiated.
Brooke, I've learnt a lot watching you perform. You can change your nature so easily. In one play, I've seen you change from enemy to friend, from anger to sorrow. It's like watching Mercury flow. You on our stage, I feel we complete our plays to the letter of our directives with the highest satisfaction of our audience. I need to remember the cadence in which they speak. If you have a moment, I'd like to thank you for your support.
Break a leg? What does
We
that
decided this was the least we could do to thank you for sharing your experience with us. I have much more to learn myself, so please join us for another play.
Conversation terminated.
Oh. I didn't realise they were acting perks. That big old storm out. As much as people were upset with it, how much money? Like, £60, £60, like... It wouldn't surprise me if their directive to do so comes from higher up, but even so, they had to have been planned for a while. Ah, modern games. Alright, show's about to start.
Would you like a
Let
program?
Herberta know we're ready to go.
The market draws a crowd on its own. If we assist them, their customers might stay for the show.
Took some tapestries. I missed.
These props need another coat of paint.
I missed and it
Time
was
to
still
get
fine.
creative.
Flash of paint over here.
I need to get closer.
Gerwig, what are you doing?
Drives you.
Do what I can for you, Gerwig. He'll be upset the day we stop coming to the theatre.
Give our actors a hand. They need all the support we can give.
Since when were they part of the show? I don't recall one where they came in. Could it be there's a story we simply haven't seen? I find it unlikely. Get rid of the Gorloks that seem to just live in the spring. In a way that shouldn't be possible.
I don't have a target. I need a target.
I go wig. I know. Kill the big rock creatures. People taking a little bit of a beating about the place. Took some heals about. Not entirely necessary, but I'm not here for mushrooms, I'm here for the deep flayers. Picked a bad time to AFK, friend. Oh.
Too far away.
Given where the health bar is, they might just be DC'd.
I'm out of range.
Oh, and they're away. Oh, the random silly things. Hey, going.
It isn't a show without the cast and the crew. Help them out.
Nah, the good old root tug always leaves us on our ass. One more.
Imagine how these props will look with just a bit more polish.
Polish? You're asking me to carve them from scratch? Wouldn't quite call that carving, but sure.
It's too far away.
Oh, suddenly loads of them.
Communication and
Do it by hitting the buttons, Goig. That's how I do it.
It's our directive to keep this venue spotless for our audience.
It's graceful behaviour. The audience should know better. They never do, though. Especially in outside places. I know.
Give your best performance.
I'm really hammered. Then it tends to be a matter of, oh no, I've left something in a bathroom at some point. Under the vast majority of circumstances. Fantasy mage set. Very nice, goes well with that weapon.
Presentation is everything. Get those pieces polished up.
Alright, we get dressed up. A miner! The Kultiran boomies are pretty good.
Welcome, Outlander.
It's the boat one again. Build it!
Lands beyond Kazalgar, call to me. I will build a sturdy ship and sail to meet them.
Maybe in the initial design of how the Irvin worked out with the robotic cadence of speaking, they thought it would just be ironically funny. If anything, I just wish there were more stories.
Storms and waves rage and beat
And
me
it seems like there's
back.
only 3.
Will I never make it away from the
Maybe there's like
unknown?
4 or 5, and I'm misremembering some, but even so. There was a way to guarantee the same one didn't show up each week. Or maybe it's just the time of day. It's not like we come back and do it multiple times a day. Maybe someone who was hunting for some achievements, but even then I wouldn't know. Wait, please. I'm acting. I'm acting with water buckets. They had a transmog that really matched all their bone druid stuff. It worked very well. And you have to wonder when there's less people here, will it simply spawn less for them? Frame rate starts to hiccup.
I have reached the shore beyond. But
And then we're like, how dare you enter our lands? Goodbye. Why are we like this?
Why are you attacking me? Oh no, I should never have left home.
And there's the story.
I must sail home.
Did take a bow
These
game.
Outlanders are too dangerous. I see the wisdom in our directives. They were
And there,
protecting
another
us
heap in a
from
bronze.
the Outlanders. I will follow a different path.
Open up those chests. All this stuff. And back. Now I think, even some of the stuff we opened up, we can actually potentially upgrade a piece of gear.
Prices to be reasonable.
And I still want to upgrade what I'm currently wearing
There's
first.
much to be done.
Hang on, I should try and do like chess pieces and whatnot first. That'll be all she wrote. Hey, we'll take it.
May you find what you seek.
We can get 3 pieces of transmog from the vendor around here as well. Go and do that. Slowly earn it all. Right, which one has more than the others? Just look at the draw. The red. And one more. I think I already have that one, don't I? Can't do. Otherwise, why would it let me buy it? Aye, they're out of the way. Good stuff. More transmog. And speaking of, we'll get ourselves back to ye old cavern. Grab the renown.
I have an extended supply of goods
Thank you.
for Outland.
We'll actually go and pick up some of these anniversary things. Holt didn't have many at the moment, did the mage? He had 6. He'll have more. Oh, now your weekly's available.
I have all the time in the Isles.
Free, but with the bonus ones. That'll be decent for an alt to do.
I will see you again.
How many of those Time Warp badges do I have? 2,000 when I believe it's 3,000 for the...
Our flight has much to offer.
2,500 for him. 2 for the Strange Spyro Shield. Varying bit by bit. Not as bothered by these, but they are pretty cool transmogs. Grab the blade while we're here. I think that's a cool one to have.
I knew you would like my ways.
Alright. We start with the Paladin one. Again, I'm not the biggest on Judgment, but it's iconic, and I can certainly make it work with stuff.
golden kiss.
There it is.
Ham.
The price has gone down for the next one. I definitely want the shaman one next.
Goodbye.
Beautiful.
Looking for something special?
That knocks all their prices down to 20 apiece. We can get 2 more. Ooh, who do we get next? I think the monk one's pretty high up there. I'll grab the Death Knight one.
May the eternal sun shine upon thee.
Awesome. Oh, the rate of that, we suddenly went from having no sets to having 4 sets. That's so very detailed and fancy. Gotta give Blizz credit for him. Artists have done a marvellous job. Alright, with that then, folks.
Calling all fashionistas to strut their stuff in the fashion frenzy.
I'm alright for now. I'll call it here. I have some stuff to do. Thank you very much for watching. To all those who've come along live, for those who'll watch later, cheers for giving me your time. If you enjoyed yourselves, hit that like button on the video. Get our content through the algorithm so more folks can come hang out, join this community. You can subscribe for more content here on the channel. We're on the weekdays, 9 AM UK time with World of Warcraft, and 6 PM on an evening for other games. We'll be starting Dragon Age the Veilguard this evening. Briefly jumping over to Monster Hunter Wilds for its open beta on the Friday, before coming back to Dragon Age again on the Monday. You can find playlists to all the different games we've covered right here on the channel. So until next time, folks, much love, take care, and bye-bye.